Welcome to Switch Comics. My name is Marco, and today I got a little bit of a haul, some random things kind of thrown together. I hinted that I had 2 slabs on their way. They have arrived, and they are here now. I have a bonus little comic that was sent to me by someone, and then I got a very surprise, little bit pricier kind of action figure that just happened to swing by the shop, and I saw it and I had to pick it up. So let's go ahead and get into it, starting with I got, and this is the one that someone sent to me. This is from Greg and Fake. This is Santos Sisters number 3. And little backstory, if anyone doesn't know. Every now and then, like an indie creator will hit me up and be like, hey, we're going to, we'll shoot you a comic and, you just do a review video, that type of thing. I've done a few on the channel, and they hit me up with their first issue. But they're the only ones who have continued, and I'm not saying that anyone has to do this or anything, but they've continued. So this is issue number 3, and I don't, they don't message me, be like, hey, you want this, or I don't have to buy it, or nothing. They just send it my way, and I always check it out and give it a read. And I always said, if anyone, is interested, this is something that you can get from your local comic shop. Now, granted, it might not be something they order. This might be something you have to specifically request. So this, the official release date, I believe, was this past Wednesday. But it'd be something you'd have to go ask your comic shop to order. If you look at the artwork, it is kind of, like Archie kind of styled, and that's kind of the way the comic is. And but anyway, what I was saying was, this is always something that I probably would never say is my particular cup of tea, but it's always a pleasure to read. Like I said, it's kind of Archie, kind of goofy, old school kind of comic style, with a bit of a more mature take onto it, and a lot of tongue-in-cheek kind of comedy. And it's just goofy and it's fun, and like I said, I'm always happy whenever I see this pop into the mail, and I get to check out the new issue. So this is issue number 3, and you can go check them out on Facebook, or I meant to say Instagram. You can go check them out on Instagram, and I always, they'll post teasers and stuff when they're coming out, and like I said, you can actually contact your local comic shop to see if they can get you a copy ordered. Was I saying? A copy ordered. But anyway, so yeah, thanks a lot for always sending that my way, and it has a little bit of a not so, it's not a month-to-month issue. I don't know I can't remember exactly how long it takes between each issue, but it's something that I'll kind of forget about, and then it'll just pop into the mail and be like, oh, cool. And so yeah, always fun. But now I'm going to show off the thing that just happened to swing by the shop, and it's pretty cool. It's a little pricey, but it is pretty dang rad. We have the 30, I can't talk today, 30 Green Power Ranger, and he is pretty freaking sweet. This, I've been kind of wanting to get into some nicer Power Ranger figures anyway. Somebody brought by the shop today the green, the white, and the and Draken, and green and white from the original, So three big Tommy ones. Granted, the most expensive one was the White Ranger, and it actually sold today. And I was thinking about it. I was like, do I get the Green Ranger? Do I get Draken? Earlier in the day, I was like, should I get the White Ranger? I was like, I don't know what to do. And I went ahead and decided to get the Green Ranger. Maybe, and I feel like this would probably be a faster sale anyway, so maybe I'll go back and get Draken. But if I get Draken, then I'll probably have to go back and get the White Ranger too. I don't know. Like, I could probably just be happy with the Green Ranger, but I'm definitely going to open him up, which I'll open him up here a little bit, but I think I'm going to put him and my Hot Toy Iron Man back there on the shelves. I know I still haven't decorated the shelves, and I still haven't organized the comics. Again, if anyone hasn't heard me say it already, I will be organizing the comics, putting them in better groupings and stuff. They're very randomly put up on the wall right now. But I am also going to be pretty soon appearing on the Only Slabs show over on Rob Fatsack's channel. And to do that, I need to have 30 comics ready to go for a to show off on that on that show. So since I'm going to be taking a bunch of comics down anyway, I'm just going to wait until after that to actually organize everything. So here's his Dragon Dagger. And then, got to be careful. I can't just flip him up because of all of his hands. Luckily, he comes out of the package pretty easy. Take some of this plastic off of him. And he is pretty freaking sweet. So yeah, here is the Green Ranger. And, obviously superposable and everything. That's kind of what my joints sound like when I move. I'm going to have to, figure out some kind of awesome pose. He comes with a whole bunch of hands. Oh yeah. Underneath of him here. Gotta get his dagger out. Gotta have the dagger. I apologize if this is loud. There we go. Or not the dagger, I mean the sword. His sword is just so sick. Got the little dangle thing. Focus. Oh, there we go. Look at all that detail on that. That is rad. He doesn't have holdy hands for it now, but I can kind of put it in there. No, it's just gonna fall. But anyway, yeah, the Green Power Ranger. Whatcha? So yeah, definitely got to get this displayed. Has a little sheath for his dragon dagger. I couldn't think. I want to say holster. I'm like, that's a gun. But yeah, he's pretty freaking rad. I wish I was able to get all three of them. Would have been probably ideal. Maybe one day I will end up getting all three of them. But for now, this is pretty freaking sweet. So I'm just gonna sit him. Oh god, I got keychains and stuff everywhere. Don't fall, please. I'm just gonna sit him there. Cover this back up. And then we got some slabs to show off. So again, I'm going to be appearing on Only Slabs here pretty soon. And with that in mind, I wanted to pick up some more unique personal things and just some kind of different things that, probably don't show up on the show very often. And stuff that I wanted to pick up anyway. I just kind of expedited the process. So the two slabs I got were from the same seller on eBay. I shot him a message. I think one was maybe 65 and the other was like 55 or something. I can't remember. And I was like, hey, will you do... he didn't have best offers on him. So I shot him a message. I was like, hey, will you do 100 for the two of them? And he's like, yeah, that'll be fine. Which is weird because he's like, oh, always shoot me a message. I'm willing to do bundle deals all the time. And I was like, weird. I would think you would have best offers if that was the case. But, well, whatever. People work in different ways. But anyway, so I hinted... I gave some hints. I said they're both 80s books. They're both pretty odd ones. I said one is very obvious, and the other is going to be more obscure, but at the same time, it fits very well with me. So the first one I have, and I also said they're both 9.4s. I don't know if I said that already, but the first one I have, the obvious one, is Alf #1. Now this is a book I've been wanting to pick up for a little while anyway. I love Alf very, very much, and yeah, very happy to add this one to the collection finally. I was kind of debating on what grade I wanted to get, and I mean, honestly, like, I'm happy with a 9.4. I was kind of maybe trying to get a 9.6, but like a 9.6 and a 9.8 on this book is actually pretty hard to get and can get a little pricey. But then like a 9.4 is $50. So yeah, it's super rad. I love Alf, and it's gonna hit the wall again when I get to organizing. It's gonna hit the wall after Only Slabs. And then the other one I got is the more obscure one. I don't know if I've ever actually talked. I feel like I probably have talked about this one in passing, but I've never made too much of a big deal about this one. Oh, and this one was on my list of 10 comics. Well, I think that was just a big glare. A list of 10 comics I wanted to get in 2023. So that's my first one knocked off the list. And then this one was not, like I said, this one's very obscure, just a fun comic. I really like these types of comics. So here we have Samurai Penguin #1. And this is just good fun, in my opinion. Like, I really like that there's that Samurai Santa, which I have. I'd like to eventually get a slabbed one. I would really like to get that one signed by Jim Lee, would be like the dream. But you know, we'll see maybe. And then there's another one, and I can't remember what it's called. I got it in one of my boxes somewhere. It's like Dinosaurs for Hire, or Dinosaurs with Guns, or something. I can't remember what it's called at all. But I love those goofy. Not, I don't know, like I'm not into like the Ninja Turtles or anything like that, but like there's the ridiculous stuff, and the stuff that I don't feel like is trying to really be something other than just goofy and fun. And I don't know, whenever like I'm digging through a collection, you know, up at the shop, we bought some stuff, and I'm looking through it, and I find a weird book that just brings a smile to my face. I've never seen it before, you know. It means I've never heard of it, and if I never did, you know, it wouldn't make no difference in my life. But yeah, there's just the goofy stuff that you'll find that is just like, that's awesome. Someone made that, you know. And that's my little haul for today. Probably, you know, on the little bit of a shorter side of a video. But some really cool things. I'm very happy adding both of these slabs to my collection. As far as the guessing, I think some people did say Alf. Obviously, no one said Samurai Penguin. So yeah, there's that. Really happy to add this to the collection. A complete surprise. So I'm definitely gonna have fun here after doing this video, posing them around and messing with them and stuff, and figuring out where to put them. And then also, like I said, check out Santos Sisters. If you're into something like that, or even if you're not, like I said, just being able to help out, you know, small indie creators, you know, why not? You know, they're out there doing their thing, and just trying to make some fun comics for people to read. So give it a check, or maybe if your comic shop did maybe if your comic shop did order them, then you don't even have to do anything special. You just have to maybe see it on the shelf and be like, oh, I'll give it a read, and I'll check it out. That's all I have for today, though. Thank you all so much for checking everything out, as you always do. I appreciate you, and I will see you next time.